IW, the YouTube channel. I'm here with Abdulbaqi Jari,
Hey guys.
better known as Bahaushe.
Yep.
It's a pleasure to have you here,
It's a
Abdulbaqi.
pleasure
We're at
too.
the Northern Youth Summit,
Yeah.
and I believe this is a platform for people like you, like
Yeah.
me, to come here
Yeah.
and network and
Yeah.
talk and discuss the way forward for Arewa, our dear Arewa. So I'd like to ask you, did it meet expectations? You know, usually you see things online and then you attend and it's not as good as you thought.
Yeah.
So in your honest opinion, did it meet what you expected?
To be very honest, I think I'm happy with the attendance.
Okay.
You know, it was from the planning. It was going to be free, so of course,
yes.
I mean, I expect that people are going to come, but I was surprised when I see it. You know,
So the outcome was
full
tremendous.
house, and then of course there was the governor,
Okay.
his wife, and then so many other dignitaries. So I think I'm happy with
So the
way
turnout was really
attendance.
good for
Yeah,
you.
even though they started on quite a
Yes,
little bit.
okay, yes. All right,
Yeah.
so I'd like to ask you, the youth especially, this is the theme and the subject here, poverty alleviation and especially youth empowerment. How do you feel about that in Arewa, Northern Nigeria? You know, it's a situation that we can't say it's not a dent.
Yeah.
So right now, this platform, what has been discussed, what do you want people to do with the outcome? Usually we come and sit down and just discuss, and then the next time it's another summit. So I think I want you to just tell me what you expect as an action plan from this event.
So what I expect is at the end of this summit, there would be a communique.
Okay.
And this communique will categorically spell out all of the important notes that have been said at the
Issues
summit.
discussed.
Issues discussed.
Okay.
Not only issues discussed, but the agreed solution plan.
Solution, that's
of whatever
it,
it is.
okay. To
Somebody has proposed an incubation center.
Yes, in every northern state.
State, of course. Somebody was talking about the Ministry of Youth Empowerment, specifically looking at the SMEs, small and medium
that's a
enterprises.
personal
Of course.
project.
Somebody also talking about the youths coming together to establish a sort of a foundation or a funding organization.
Yes.
Because whenever you talk about businesses, poverty alleviation, these are something which has to do with funding.
Yes, funding is always the
Where
major
do we
issue.
get this money? The government is not going to take this money and give it to you. No relative is going to take money and give it to you. So then what do we do? For I mean, people are not equal. There are those who are doing well, those who
Some
don't mind
are trying,
taking.
some are, yes.
So I think we really need to know. Okay, if we are making this foundation, whatever it is, when are we setting it up? How is it going to operate? Who are those who will be in charge of this thing? How is the
So you
funding
mean it
going
should
to
be
go about?
monitored and strategized.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be on paper.
So I think to spell out everything clearly, I think if there's only one thing that I hope to see at the end of it is that by the end of the next quarter there should be something that we can show and say, okay, this is what has been achieved after the NY Summit in Kaduna.
Okay, thank you. Before you leave, Abdulbaqi, please, I'd like to say you work with the BBC.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask, platforms like the BBC, I won't lie to you, I'm not a regular, but I do listen sometimes. So I want to know, is there any program on BBC or platform that encourages such topics like this, youth empowerment and everything, so that people can listen and hear, and then maybe their sponsors or people are interested in aiding such projects?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as you know, the BBC is not like any other regular media outlet because it is a public funded.
Okay.
It's not as if it's that's
Private,
why
yes,
you
I
don't
get what you're
see
saying.
advertisements and so many other things because it's a public funded. It's
Okay,
a
let's
British
narrow it
Broadcasting
down
Corporation.
to programs. Okay, you have programs like-
So I'm just trying to give you context. Of course, there are programs that we do on businesses, and of course, inspiring stories. That of course, as you know, the BBC is trying to. The BBC Hausa service is no longer the only radio platform that it used to be.
All right.
There are so many video, programs and so many other things. Of course, there are programs that are specifically meant for empowerment. Inspire me stories,
Yes.
from grace to grass stories. Of
Yes.
course, they exist, and there are hundreds of them. When you check on the BBC site, you see specific programs under the video section of so many of those.
So many of us. So
Yeah.
there is progress.
There is
All right,
so many
well,
programs.
it was nice talking
Yeah,
with you
thank you so
on
much.
MIW. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
I hope to have an interview.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too.